Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Fear the Walking Dead. They have been killing it this season. They have been killing it this season, and I just can't wait for this episode. Oh my god. And it's just, I feel like they're doing such a great combination of, plot-driven stuff and intense stuff along with really character building episodes, which I love, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So let's see what's in store this week.
Dear June.
Oh, is it a John episode? Oh, that's not good.
Maybe it's being away from you. My heart.
That sweet tooth is really biting him in the ass.
Family.
Oh wow, changing his look and everything.
People deserve to live in a world where they know which way is up. People give up some freedoms to live behind these walls, but by and large, I'm starting to believe it might just be worth the cost. There's comfort in knowing that I play a part in that.
Oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Until then, know that I'm sending you all my love, always. Yours, John.
Oh.
Daniel left us so big today, boy.
Oh, wow. Oh my god, Daniel.
And then now you'll bark when we get closer. Is she even gonna recognize me?
What? You're not that different, Morgan. I don't want this dog to die. I hate that they keep introducing animals that could very well die. And it's like I'm getting attached and it's a situation.
Don't move him.
Can't exactly investigate bad luck.
Girl, it's very possible you killed him.
Left
Stop.
his body in that fence. Last thing I want is anyone else
An
getting
accident.
John. Hey.
Oh.
Victor.
Hey, man, here's that sore eyes. Good to see you, brother. One of our rangers wound up dead, tangled up in a barbed wire fence. Jenny thinks it's an accident. It's too soon to say, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have my doubts.
Me
I
too.
can do? I better get to that meeting. Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Take good care. You too.
I don't know. Strand is kind of like he's back to being like not so possibly trustworthy Strand. So maybe tread lightly, John. I'm just saying. Like I live for Strand, but you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
He has a
Until I
suspicion.
do, you be careful, okay? You're the closest thing I got to family around here.
Oh. Oh, that was sweet, John. John.
Sit down, John.
What if he ended up in that fence by other means? What if he's pushed?
He has suspicions.
By who?
So they tied the killer to a stake outside the walls.
Oh, great.
Blasted music to draw in the dead.
That's
I'll never forget what that man's body looked like the day after.
lovely.
You're talking about punishment, and we don't even know if this is a crime yet. And we won't until we look further into it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Actually making them safe. That's better. Yeah.
You're right. It
John, you are too good for this place.
is. Lower patrols.
Which we use to describe charity, not the kind of goodwill giving
I was
we
wondering where
typically
he
think,
was.
but a higher calling.
Yeah, I'm off this stuff until my tooth gets sorted out. You look like you could use something sweet.
Oh. He's so, God, he's so
You know him?
sweet.
You trying to run off on us again? Check her bag.
That was planted there.
None of that's true, is it?
Oh, shit. Well, there's more to the story.
Ginny's had it out for me since Tom and I refused to kiss her ass back at Paradise Ridge.
Did you kill Cameron?
No,
You think someone planted him?
I think she did.
Not out of the realm of possibility.
I'll be straight with me now.
We may as well be lonely together. I'm sure that sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't.
John?
If we hadn't had our little talk, I'd have never doubled up on ranger rounds, and
Cameron's killer might be halfway to Mississippi by now.
Oh, God.
You read our letters?
Every single one.
What's gonna happen to Janice?
An example will need to be made. Go
Uh-huh.
home, John. Get some rest. You should be proud of the work you've done here. And I think your daddy would be too.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shit. Just digging up a body, don't mind me. Uh-huh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh. Wow. There's the, ew.
His throat was cut, plain as day. From the pattern, I think it's from the grip on the knife handle. Must have broken off when he was trying to stop whoever was attacking him.
Paige is missing.
Because someone doesn't want you to find it.
Virginia.
Oh boy.
They know what's really going on.
Oh!
Okay, you think she'll sit by while you go public with this?
Well, she won't have a choice if I can.
John!
If you go down this path, there's no going back.
Yeah, it is very dangerous, but I feel like at least John, like, is becoming very aware that this place isn't as great as... Well, he didn't think it was great, but you know what I mean? Like, he was kind of
Janice.
okay with it.
We're gonna need witnesses.
To what, Victor?
Her confession.
What?
I did it. I killed Cameron.
What?
Janice, what are you talking about?
You didn't think what we had was worth it. I was hurt, angry. The fight spilled outside, things got out of control.
Come on, Janice.
Go on. And watch the dead tear him apart.
That's not how that went.
I'll give you some time alone to say your goodbyes.
What the fuck? I assume somebody threatened her with something is something.
I don't have anyone left.
Oh.
Tom's gone. Cameron. Find June. Get out of here. This place is rotten. It spoils everything it touches sooner or later. Let me go.
Oh my God. I feel like he's not gonna do that.
I'm gonna get Janice out.
Oh.
There's only a few Rangers on tonight during the shift change.
John.
Everybody knew this guy was guilty. They couldn't pin any of the murders directly to him. The purse belonged to one of the missing women, squirreled away in the back of that guy's closet. He planted that purse.
He knew this man was guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt?
Yes, sir. He broke the rules to set things right. So that people could feel like they were living in a world where they knew which way was up.
Oh.
But they never looked at him the same way again. It's like they weren't certain they could trust anything he did now.
Oh.
But
Oh.
I know I'll never see her again. When my dad disappeared, that was hard on my mom, and that was hard on me.
Oh.
He chose life, even if it cost him the one he was living.
That's the choice I'm making.
Oh my God.
We can find another way. Won't you make sure June gets this letter
Oh.
so she knows why?
Oh my God, I can't breathe. I already have allergies and I'm crying and I can't breathe and it's a situation. Whew.
Who knows, John?
Oh my God.
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You've got to be kidding me. She is not tied up with a... Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh,
No. Oh, there go. Oh, he's ready. I don't know what he's ready for, but he's ready.
Did you tell her? Someone told me.
Hey, John, put the gun down.
Did you tell him?
I told her that Janice was a flight risk.
John!
Oh! Oh, Strand, I don't know. He's pretty fired up. Oh, okay.
You killed her!
No! Oh! Yeah, you can't.
You
Come on,
killed
John.
Janice!
I kept you from going down with her.
We could have got away! Janice is right. This place destroys everything.
Yes.
Goodness has prevailed.
Oh.
All because of one man's dogged pursuit of the truth. A key to the future. Our future.
God, I want him just to deck her right now. Probably wouldn't end well for him if he did, but. Ah!
What's doing here?
Oh, wow. I don't think you can bribe him, though, even though that's the thing he cares about more than anything in this world. I think. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, John! John! Woo! Oh, the pain, the pain, the pain. Oh, God.
Talking to you like you're not.
You okay?
Okay, doggy's okay. What the fuck?
Is that an accident?
Oh,
Because now will be a good time to say sorry.
oh shit, Morgan. Oh shit.
We just want the key.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
Oh, you won't.
No, stop. Oh, Morgan! That guy's insides are now on the outside. Oh! Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Morgan!
What the hell do you unlock?
Something you might not be prepared for. Whoa! Okay, I think we got another great episode. Like, yeah. Oh, man. You know, just, I feel like John Dory is just too good for that world in general, particularly, you know, Lawton and, you know, Virginia's settlements and all that stuff, you know, like, he's just such a good guy. And, you know, we start off this episode with him running to June and kind of saying, you know, like, at least the people here know which way's up, and there's something, you know, he kind of talked about, you know, sure, we have to make sacrifices to be here, but maybe it is worth the cost if we're all safe, you know. And this is a whole episode of him exploring and realize that we're not all safe through the lens of, well, particularly Janice, in the sense that, you know, he and somebody that he knew from before, somebody he cared for, and that's enough to really get anybody to sort of change their tune. There's something about characters like John Dory who kind of always do what's right, even if there are sacrifices. Oh, man, to know that story about his dad, that really, really got me, and I think explained so much about his character. I mean, we knew, you know, how much he was tortured by killing that kid when he was a cop. You know, was it a kid or was it the person that he killed when he was a when he was a cop. And, you know, how much that really, really tortured him a lot. And I just, you know, you can tell that there's a really strong moral sense with him. And just the idea of, you know, the fact that you always have to do what's right, you know, I think he kind of maybe has the mentality of, you know, I want June to be able to look me in the eye at the end of the day, and for me not to feel ashamed of myself and things that I've done. So I just genuinely really loved that whole, I don't know, I think it's very interesting how they ended it, in the sense of Virginia gave him June. You know, there's perks, there's advantages to you know, and June is the number one thing he cares about, but I'm not entirely sure that's enough. You know, it's a good play by Ginny, because obviously I'm sure she's aware of the fact that John is displeased and that he wasn't going to be happy with the justice coming to Janice. And I feel like this is her play in order to kind of get him to not think about it and just to think about the good things and stuff. But I don't really think that's going to work. The fight with Strand kind of, I mean, it upset me. And I think, you know, there's just something, I always liked the pairing of John and Strand. I always, you know, the raft episode and everything like that. I like the pairing of the two, because I think they're such different people and they approach things very differently. That's kind of hard for them to see the other's perspective. But when Strand was saying, you know, he was like, you know, Janice was gone. I think that's the way that Strand saw it. Like, there was no saving Janice. And as much as, you know, Strand's a bit of a realist, and I think he was aware that Janice wasn't getting out of there alive. And I think Janice even knew that. So I think there was some truth to the fact when he said, you know, we were just like, we didn't want you to go down with her. But, you know, I think John, his main you know, Strand is kind of willing to make the necessary sacrifices to meet an end. Whereas, you know, John is just so very concerned about what's morally right. And that is where they clash, and where all of that animosity kind of stems from. It's a horrific death. So I don't know. If Janice knew the way that she was going to go and everything like that, and she still was, you know, down to kind of sacrifice herself to make sure that John doesn't go down with her, it's just that's a brave woman right there, because that was not pleasant. But I liked that this whole focus was on what's right and what's wrong, and what's the, you know, what really is, you know, we start off the episode in that sort of frame of mind of like, what really is wrong with giving a little bit of your freedom away if you're safe. And, you know, it really kind of goes back to everything, the issues with Negan's community, right? You know, he insisted that he saved people. They're alive because of him and his communities or whatever. But it was, you know, a bit of a not the best situation for a lot of them. Is that the way to put it? And very much by his rules and his, you know, his everything. And if you step out of line, that's not going to be good for you. And, you know, I think in the first episode that we met Dwight in Walking Dead, he says something, I think this was when he said it, where he kind of says something to the effect of like, you'd be amazed at what people are willing to like, or that people are willing to kneel as long as it guarantees their safety. You know, there is a reason that, you know, people are okay with this. You know, there's a reason. The safety, you know, they kind of say, well, this is, it's like they rationalize it in their brain or whatever. And particularly in this community, I think maybe I would say I don't know about this. Maybe some of them aren't really aware at how bad things are and how people are treated. And, you know, there's a lot, I just think that there are a lot of people who will kind of turn the blind eye to certain red flags in order to keep living a life that is comfortable and safe to them. You know, as long as the injustice isn't happening to them, they don't want to know about it. You know, now I don't really know if that's actually the case. I think a lot of people in this community are very aware. There's a ton of people, I mean, in the last, you know, a ton of people trying to escape and like all of that. So don't, you know, but I think that that's maybe one of the reasons that these communities are able to be so successful. And the one thing I will say that both Strand and John have in common in regards to that is that they both are aware. They see the red flags. Now they approach it very differently. You know, Victor like doesn't trust anybody, and John has this, you know, sort of need to get to the truth and to the bottom of things as the man of the law. And I think that's why I love the pairing of those two so much, because they do have some similarities. They're not, I don't think either of them are people who are naive or people that, you know, you can kind of fake out or anything like that. But they are, you know, in my opinion, I just think they just approach things very, very differently. I loved the focus on John in this episode. I love the focus on his morals and how it didn't really work out for him. Well, I mean, and I guess June is back in his life, so some things worked out, I guess. But it's going to be really interesting to see where he goes. Moving forward, what happens with him and how he is going to handle all of this. That was good. Really loved it. I can't wait to see like who the next episode's going to. I'm not watching promos or scenes, so I don't know. Every time I start a new Fear episode, I don't really know who it's going to center on. I am waiting for Daniel. You guys know how I feel about Daniel. I am waiting for Daniel. I need him in my life. So, not just because I think they did a really good build-up of maybe what might have happened with him or not happened with him or whatever, but like he's just my favorite. So I'm hoping one of the episodes will be Daniel centered. But we have a lot of characters, so it's possible we're not going to get to it in the first half of the season. But I would appreciate it. All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.